That pass isn't the best. Pedri. That is good alertness. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And it's Rijkaard. Shot could be on. And we have our very first corner. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Tries to pass it through. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Looking for the run. And he's only too happy to take that back. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Araujo kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now this could be a chance. He's through, now is he in? Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to pull level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, credit to the keeper. He read it, but succumbed to the placement.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
They'll have one final crack at it.
Inter really are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Now it's Raul. Done delicately.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Inter! And they've got their lead back. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Roll! And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 9, numero 4, numero
Both sides then
14,
taking this chance to turn to their benches.
numero 8.
Inter Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now that's well seen too. Foden. And he's worked it through. Yilmaz receives it in a wide position. It's a mighty effort! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Il quarto uomo indica 6 minuti di recupero.
Kane. That's the keeper's ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Ronaldinho. Can he get on the end of this? Messi picks it up out wide. Looking to go deep. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. He's been bundled over. That is a foul.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Odo did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Messi! Costa Curta. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Odegaard. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's in space and looking for options. Delivers the ball. And the keeper gets his hands on it. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Who do you... Goes for a shot! And he's managed to get rid. Tierney spots it and intercepts. Ødegaard. Played into space. Roll could try cutting inside here. And that's put paid to a promising move. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's neat. Serginho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. And we have our very first corner. Zico gets it away. And now they can spring out of defence. It's Luis Suarez! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
After 11 minutes is number 10.
How do you look back on that goal?
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Baresi. Thuram. Liverpool are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Zico. Searching pass is played there. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. It was all about the quality of the delivery. Header! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Spectacular save. Look at this. Can he finish? It's a goal. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! What a moment of brilliance, control and perfect accuracy.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now, he's got space here. Olise knocks it into space. Vieira cuts out the pass. Baresi makes the interception. And it's Schneider. Now, can they get him away? Played in. Odegaard! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Has a look and place it forward. Great ball if he can get there. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Can he get on the end of this? Odegaard. Played into the box. Baresi deals with that comfortably. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Messi. Tries to play it through. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Nice interception, well timed. He's having a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. And that is out of play. Tries to pass it through. Pick Messi! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Baresi. And it's Odegaard for Issa. Looking for the run. Oh, good take in a good area. And the shot! And it's come back out to him. Oh, that's a waste. Nicely weighted ball. That has been cut short. And we've reached half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Hello everybody, and a quick announcement now. We would like to ask you all to kindly stay seated during the match. Thank you for your cooperation.
And we're underway again. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Olise. That's a delicate pass. Terrific header. And the keeper has done enough. Top stop. And here's the chance to counter. Now a droll. Now it's come to nothing. Schneider.
There's no respite if you're being chased down like this.
Tierney. There's a sharp little ball here. And that's a dangerous ball. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Liverpool really could have done without this. So this to extend their lead. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
For Arsenal, after 53 minutes is number
Arsenal
63.
are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. And that's a throw-in. Looking to play him in. He has a look up. And here's Nedved. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Costa Curta has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm he is therefore off. Ambitious ball here. That's beautifully weighted. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Foot in. Vieira. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Here's and Messi! Great reaction. Brought out the best in the keeper.
Arsenal really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter. Arsenal couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Olise. Can he get it through? Here comes the cross. Bullish header! Araujo. Nedved. And it's Messi. No, he's not getting past him there. Ødegaard, looking for options for movement. Great chance! He has done it! And that really is so impressive.
Goal! After 67 minutes is number 13, Araujo.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Threads one in. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Zico looks to get on the end of this. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Schneider. Well timed, excellent interception. Well read, nice interception. Nicely shaped ball. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And the pass is intercepted. Odo. De Bruyne. That's an imaginative pass. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Nicely worked. Luis Suarez! Sensational from Suarez! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian.
After 75
Oh, Peter,
minutes
it's a
is
lovely piece of deception in
10,
shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
substitution on the field.
And now he has two.
Olise. Number 5.
Just about within shooting range.
Number 22, Schneider. Coming on the field.
Suarez
number
gets
10,
flagged offside.
Ronaldinho. Number 24, Griezmann. Number 53.
Oh, terrible pass. Oh, super find. And this is Luis Suarez. Chance! They've done it! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Zico. Now it's Raul. And it's Luis Suarez. Now there's a fine ball. Shoots! And yes, it's there! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
The goal scorer
Look,
for
all they
Arsenal,
want to hear right now is the final whistle.
85
They've been
minutes,
humiliated.
Number 9.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And he's managed to get free. It's Luis Suarez!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
That has ended up in no man's land. He's found a way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Araujo. Yilmaz. Incoming delivery. He's had a shot! And he couldn't keep it down. Now that looks a decent ball. De Bruyne. Araujo. Baresi with the slide tackle there. Well, there's the clearance. He's got away. Oh, he's found support out wide. A header! And that is the last effort of the game. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
To pay a visit to our official store.
The end of the
where
game.
memorabilia from today's
Reflections?
match are now available.
Well, you can never predict the results of
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here.
Well, it's safe to say, Peter, we're in the presence of defensive royalty here.
And so what is it that makes Paolo Maldini so regal?
Well, I think the fact that he almost never had to make a tackle says it all. He just doesn't need to. With him, it's all about anticipation, positioning, and reading the game superbly. There's very few who were able to do that at the highest level like him.
Nice sequence of passes, this. There's the shot! It's a loose ball. And he's there to get it away. Great vision. Knocks it into space. No, it's come to nothing. Vinicius Junior. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, that's fabulous. That is a great pick out. And this is De Bruyne. Real chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
He's having a go! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Otto brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Luis Suarez. Out of play for a goal kick. Quarter of an hour played. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That's a shade optimistic. Yilmaz, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Oh, it's a great... There's the shot! Oh, he's gone for goal! And that is wildly off target.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Still goalless at the moment. Beckenbauer. And it's Wilshere. Oh, super ball! Yeah, he's fouled him there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
So a boss... Rivaldo! Rivaldo plays it short. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Looking for the run. Mbappe. He's got away. And he cuts out the supply. And he goes cross-field. Tries to play it through. And he plays one through. That's good play. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. He's in a great position here. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. Luis Suarez. Well, that pass isn't the best. Odegaard. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Rivaldo gets into a good position. Can he finish? And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Now it's Rivaldo. Luis Suarez. Rivaldo. Now it's Mbappe. Yilmaz. Nil-nil, but nevertheless a very decent game. Araujo looks to get on the end of this. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Olise. Odo. Baresi. Now that looks a decent ball. Baresi. To Luis Suarez. Now it's Mbappe. Spread it left. Now it's Vinicius Junior. No, that's been intercepted. Pass somewhat off target. Yilmaz.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And here's De Bruyne. Now can he find a finish? And he shoots! A wonderful effort all by himself.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Baresi. Vinicius Junior. And we've reached half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Please turn towards
So we reached the halfway point.
A very entertaining half, Peter. The game's been played at a really good intensity. It's been open. It's been quite end-to-end, and I think the crowd are really immersing themselves into this, and I just hope we get more of the same in the second half. Something to look forward to.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. So off we go once more. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Chooses to go back. And it's Rivaldo. Picked out brilliant, and the shot! And he's done it!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
The goal scorer for Barcelona after 47
It
minutes.
was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Zaire Emery. And it's Otto. Olise providing an outlet on that flank. And that's been repelled.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Barcelona finding their passes. Rivaldo. Luis Suarez. Vinicius Junior. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And the shot! He has done it! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it, he will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Araujo. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's Vinicius Junior. Neymar. Zaire Emery does really well there, he is strong.
Substitution on the field. Number 13, Ronald Araujo. Coming on the field is number 24, Griezmann.
Pass is just off target. Liverpool still have the cards to affect this game. It's a searching pass.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's Ødegaard. Played out to the left flank. Yilmaz receives it in a wide position. He's there to get rid. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Olise. Olise will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Pedri. Mbappe. Pedri in acres of space out wide. Mbappe! That's an excellent interception. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Rivaldo engages and forces him off the ball.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And it's Pedri. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe goes for a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
The goal scorer for Barcelona. After
Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Mbappe simply knew the ball was asking to be hit first time because of the way it arrived. And boy, did he hit it.
Number 7, Ødegaard. Coming on the field, number 20, Phil Foden. Number 8,
A case now of complete control. Yilmaz. Liverpool have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Vinicius Junior aimed beyond the defence. Foot in. And here's Griezmann. Great ball, and he's in here. And he's straight offside. Some resolute defending there. And this is Luis Suarez. Pedri. Pedri! And he should have made it 4.
Pedri clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Now it's De Bruyne. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And no, that was never going to make it. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And it's Wilshere. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Neymar. Alexander-Arnold. Good play on the left-hand side here. Now Foden. He's had it taken off him. Liverpool ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Mbappe. Time added on 4 minutes. Alexander-Arnold. Vinicius Junior takes control of it and he's on the move. And here's the chance to counter. And that is as far as it goes. Liverpool suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round.
And now, to all
Well, after
members
all
of
of
the
that,
crowd,
Jim, what are you
I'd like to
thinking?
ask you
Well,
to
Peter,
join me
I
in
really
wishing
couldn't
our
see what this
birthday
team
boy
was
a
trying to
very
achieve,
special
whether it's the
birthday.
manager's message not getting through or not having...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options, and
The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. and somehow it stayed out. Roberto Carlos is there, and he can pick it up. Messi! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Messi is offering a right smile there.
Raul. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you? And the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Hazard gets good distance on it. Ah, looks a smashing ball.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Messi, out to the left it goes. Oh, that's delightful. He's shifting through the gears here.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Just eases him off the ball. Messi. And it's Ruben Neves. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cleared without complication. Now it's Villa. He's picked his way through.
Such good technique.
No, it's come to nothing.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Vitinha has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's a key interception. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Nicely shaped ball, and he welcomes it in. Lofted in. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Schneider, Serginho spots it and intercepts. No, that's been intercepted. It's not an especially good pass, that. Martinez. Well, that looks a decent ball. Griezmann. Oh, nicely intercepted. And that is as far as they're going to go. That's an imaginative pass. That's an excellent interception. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
It's a pretty loose pass.
That's alert and sharp, and very well played.
Lisandro Martinez with the slide tackle there. Could move up a gear here. Good ball, good take. David Villa was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Looking for options for movement. Now that's well seen too. Neymar knocks it into space. He's through here. And this is... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And this is Hazard. Showing good feet. Roberto Carlos. Well read, and the danger is averted. Raul. That's a little off target. Looking for the run. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. And he was quick to react. And it's Neymar. Now it's Schneider.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Ruben Neves. Gets a good foot in there. And that pass isn't the best. Looking to play him in. Raul. He won't be happy with that one. Ronaldo is onto it in a flash. And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Araujo. Hazard. Nice interception, well timed. Griezmann. David Villa. Oh, good spread. There's the whistle for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. How would you review the first half?
Well, we've seen at times it can be harder to play against 10, and that seems to be holding true so far. Something I've experienced in the past, and with this sort of intensity and fearlessness, who knows, they might just get something they want.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 11, Neymar. El dorsal 21, Cristiano Ronaldo. Serán sustituidos.
Here we go again.
El dorsal 8.
So the first half brought no goals. Messi in acres of space out wide. Oh, that's neat. Oh, that's fabulous. Hazard really struggling to influence the game. Mbappe! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Mbappe really may get an earful from his teammates for not looking up to see what was around him, but I think he was perfectly entitled to try it for himself.
And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Dembele. He is through here. Crunching tackle. Corner number 2 then. Araujo with the clearance. Look at the space. Great chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Dembele is wide and looking to get onto this. Ruben Neves is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no...
Gets his head on it! No, not the best of headers.
Barcelona certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Now it's Villa, and he's managed to get free. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Tries to play it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He has found the way through. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. To open the scoring. Not a twitch, not a blink.
It reached its target, but it was almost stopped from maybe good goalkeeping homework.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round.
Can he finish? Sticks it away! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Azar.
Barcelona clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Taken back almost up. He's having a hit! It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Mbappe. Raul. Well, they could break here. And it's Hernandez. Shifted it to the flank. David Villa is flagged offside.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Inter Milan choosing to make the first change. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that is out of play. Stood up well to him there. Oh, he's been caught napping. Into the last quarter of an hour. Threads one in. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a...
He's having a shot! It's in! Right back in the game!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
There's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was...
Shot, surely! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Messi! Inter Milan have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. He's gone for goal! He should have put that one away.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
So, third corner of the game. Roberto Carlos goes short.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now it's Villa.
This is the time you need that pace.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And the shot! And that would have been some goal.
Dembele really showed what he brings to this side there. A fantastic effort, even if the defence seemed half asleep.
Hernandez. And it's Neymar. Great vision. Always onto this. And Messi! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
We are into stoppage time. Now it's Mbappe. Araujo. He's had it taken off him. Kamavinga. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Oh, strongly challenged there. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. And it's Snyder. Now it's Neymar. He's found a way through. No, not quite on the same wavelength. That's going to go a long way. Tries the cross. That's a good ball. Snyder! Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. It's one of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. Inter Milan really did suffer for their lack of numbers here.
Well, they were up against it, but these players can take heart from what was a worthy response.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
Hello,
clear
everybody,
evening.
and welcome
The
to
conditions
today's
contributing
match.
to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. Well, Marco Reus, Jim, is a man of many qualities, but what do you perceive as his greatest strength? Can he finish? And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Manchester United have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Now that looks a decent ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Olise. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against her. He's got all. It's a goal! That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Antoine Griezmann. Antoine Griezmann.
Liverpool grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Ronaldinho. It's a really well-measured ball. He's a sharp little ball here. And the ball is out of play. Zaire Emery. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Quarter of an hour played. And it's Griezmann. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Edmilson. Oh, super ball. Strokes it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Deftly away. And they've been given a corner. And we have our very first corner. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Griezmann. Great vision.
Pretty robust defending.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. And that's going to be a booking. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. David Villa! Oh, that is rather wayward. Mbappe! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. White is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Lisandro Martinez gets across to intercept that. And they're quick to get it back. Referee's given a throw. Edmilson. White hurtling down that right flank. There's the delivery. Bayer claims it. Safe hands. Rijkaard. Elise. He's on it. Can he get away? Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Ronaldinho has got himself a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Mbappe, pass somewhat off target. Now it's Villa. Edmilson. Olise. Couldn't squeeze it through. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Villa. Kukçu. Royce has created one goal already. And it's Schneider. Now it's Ronaldinho. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that was vital. Now he's off and running. Now it's Ronaldinho. And he plays one through. David Villa is flagged offside. Bayer breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And there is the half-time whistle. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How would you review the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
Substitutions taking place.
So we're into the second 45. Lisandro Martinez cuts out the pass. Ronaldinho. Now it's Ferran Torres. Nicely spread. Park Ji-sung. It's a mighty effort! No, not the best of headers. Now it's Schneider. Good play on the left-hand side here. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Oh, no joy this time. And the pass is intercepted. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Now it's Ferran Torres, and he's managed to get free. That is a crunching tackle. It's their second corner of the game. Chance to shoot! Dealt with nicely by the defence. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, superb reflexes from the keeper. Rijkaard. And it's Kukcu. White. White. The defence opting here for strength in numbers.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. That comes as a mighty relief. White. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He has a look up. Good read, needed to be. Schneider. Looking to play him in. Out of play for a throw.
Substitution.
Shot, surely! That's a half-decent try. So, third corner of the game. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Elise. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Knocks it into space. And once more he proves rigid and robust. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Tries to pass it through. And he's intervened well there. White calmly anticipates. Mateus. Royce. Now it's Ferran Torres. Schneider. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. I was going to be disappointed with that. Schneider. Ambitious ball here. Oh, well measured. Ter Stegen claims comfortably. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And it's Cruyff. Aimed beyond the defence. Shot could be on. Chance! Goal! Manchester United! And again they hit the front.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
75 minutes is number 23, Ferran Torres. Substitution on the field. Number 24, Griezmann. Coming on to replace him is number 15, Vitinha.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Manchester United go into the lead. And he can clear it away. Bayer. Liverpool have now used up all but one of their substitution windows.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Olise. Number 13, Ronald Araujo. Coming on the field, number 11, Phil Foden. Number 20, Hay.
There will be a throw-in. Oh, what a mistake! Tries a shot! They've scored! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. An act of charity gratefully received.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Manchester United take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now it's Villa. Just eases him off the ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Oh, that was no routine save.
Kane actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Camavinga is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Six added minutes
Guti.
has been indicated.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Vardiol goes sliding in. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Now it's Villa. It's run loose here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Zaire Emery. Now Foden. Short changes him with that pass. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Foden. And that's it. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today.
I'd like to draw your attention to the screen.
Well, how will we look back on that?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Van Nistelrooy! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And that really is so impressive.
Number 21, Van Nistelrooy.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And he's been shifted off it. Now that looks a decent ball. Raul was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Raul gets into a good position. And it's claimed by the keeper. Threads one in. That is ended up in no man's land. And that is as far as they're going to go. Back into the middle. Olise. Kane. And it's Camavinga. Knocks it into space. Caught offside that time. He won't be happy with that one. Tries to pass it through. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now it's Villa. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Chance! He scores! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Liverpool grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now there's a fine ball. He's free, he has got space. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. Liverpool present their opponents with the best possible chance here. He'll know exactly where he wants to put it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
And now he has two. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Short changes him with that pass. Raul, good purposeful running this. Araujo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Kane. Olise. Now this could be a chance. Played into the... Up he goes! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Really well taken goal. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, There's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Showing great feet there. Foden picks it up out wide. A corner it is then. Arsenal with the corner. They're first. Gerrard! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Gets a good foot in there. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Looking for the run. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. 15 minutes till half-time. No way through. And now the breakaway. Now it's Messi. Great defending, strong and determined. Foden. Tries to play it through. And now they can clear their lines.
There they go, hunting again.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's straight offside. And he's taking no chances there. Nicely weighted ball. Schneider. Caceres with the clearance. Can he get it through?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
There's the shot! Goal! Arsenal! And they've got their lead back. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Arsenal take the lead. Played out to the right. And this is Raul. Shoots! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Raul. For Olise. Looking for options for movement. David Villa receives it in a good position here. It's Kane! It's anyone's ball now.
There will be 3
Van
minutes
Dijk calmly
added time.
anticipates. Not the most accurate pass. Baresi gets good distance on it. Raul. Out to the right. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. He's got away. And the shot! Schneider. And that'll be the last act of the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
And a quick announcement for the benefit of anybody who has found themselves a little lost today. Please look at the screen for information on how to find your way around this stadium.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And no surprise, that's a booking. Olise. Olise will not want to lose. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, denied! Brilliant brilliantly.
Raul is offering a wry smile there.
Great vision. Oh, well played, well sorted out. He shifted it to the flank. Raul. And it's Van Nistelrooy. And he's got the beating of his man. He's going for goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
He's played it back. Kukçu. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Van Nistelrooy! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. David Villa. Now it's Kane. Out to the left it goes. Raul receives it in a wide position. Oh, that's fabulous. Nicely shaped. Oh, smashing header! Harmlessly behind.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Burst through, and Van Nistelrooy! You've got to be quick to recover this. Takes aim and header! Oh, it's come off the upright. And he's there to belt it away. Now it's Messi. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Araujo does really well to win the ball there. David Villa, who does have an assist to his name. Well, that is one way to stop him. Roll! A real chance and a real let-off.
Raul probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Olise wins the duel this time. Now it's Villa. And he's heaved it away. And it's Sneijder. Can he get on the end of this? Look at the... Olise!
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
It's a promising position. Now, can they get him away? Sneijder. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Substitutions taking place.
Now it's Villa. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And it's Messi. Now it's Foden. Messi.
They may end up with some regret with this tackle.
And there's the shot! Hernandez goes direct. And that's been won straight back, and he's in on goal. Real chance! So close to drawing level.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
The less said about that pass, the better. Schneider. Looking to play him in. Well read, nice interception. That has not gone well. And here's Kane. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Messi. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And here's Kochu. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
And the shot! Well, there's the clearance.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, he's been caught napping! And he's there to clear it.
There will be 3 minutes.
Oh, what a ball! It's run loose here. David Villa is having a shot! That comes as a mighty relief. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Liverpool perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, you can never predict the results of
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black. Gets his head on it! No, couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending. Peter, I think there's a good chance that opposition strikers today will have their work cut out with Vito Baia, simply because he's been a high achiever all through his career, and that winning mentality remains very, very strong.
A header! Another header, but again the same outcome.
Inter really can do themselves a massive favour by making good use of this spell now.
Scholes. Lovely pass, but can he... It's Drogba! Rijkaard. Knocks it into space. He's through here. And the flag has... And the finish! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Ronaldinho is offering a wry smile there.
Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And that has been cleared.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Sneijder clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width.
Oh, shooting chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And it's been played through. Martinez. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And he's managed to get free. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Batistuta. Well read, nice interception. Maybe goalless, but it is not without interest.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
He's through, it's one-on-one! Great chance! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Pires just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Rijkaard! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Rijkaard. Camavinga kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Tries to play it through, and they can counter here. Can he get it through? Oh, perfectly measured that. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. Griezmann. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Scholes tries to clear. But it's Ronaldinho. Can he get on the end of this? Nicely weighted ball. Camavinga was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh no, what has happened here? Araujo. Schneider. Great vision. And the shot! And the ball's come loose here.
This is the time you need that pace.
And he's intervened well there. Araujo. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And this is Drogba. Tries a shot! And he's done it! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Schneider, Griezmann, and into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Inter truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Julie looking for the run, and he's worked it through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And he's there to retrieve it. Schneider. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, good spread. Now, can they get him away? And he cuts out the supply. Oh, nicely intercepted. Perez. Played in by Perez. Julie! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Here we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, no joy this time. Batistuta is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Martinez. Julie.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, delightful ball. It's Drogba! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. That has not gone well. And this is Griezmann. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Now that looks a decent ball. Schneider. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Gabriel deals with that comfortably.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi
So,
è
Jim,
di
what are you thinking?
81.700
Well, the
spettatori.
time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Played back in. Perez is the guilty party there.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 21, Griezmann. Lascia il campo per il numero 20.
Oh no, he's got that wrong. Julie, who set up one goal. There's the header! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Inter Milan, perhaps contemplating their next change here. Nicked it back promptly. He's got away. Can he finish? He's having a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
And it's Ronaldinho. No, that's been intercepted. Corner number 2 then. Oh, there's the clearance.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again. Julie!
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Scholes does really well to win the ball there. Couldn't squeeze it through. Aims beyond the defence. Martinez. That's an imaginative pass. Now it's Ronaldinho. Crosses it in.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And this is Totti. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Martinez. Oh, it's come loose.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 11.
Inter
Numero
Milan
10,
have their third corner.
Schneider. Lasciano il campo per il numero 5. Ribéry, il numero 7.
Tries to get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. He has found the way through. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Bayer punts it upfield. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
3 minuti di recupero.
And it's Kane. He's away. Threads one in. Chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Vitinha has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And that pass just didn't quite work. And he's quick to get it clear again. And time is up. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
Yeah, he's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
Spread out to the left. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That's a little off target. And back to the keeper they go. Schmeichel sends that a long way.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Great chance! Zico! The man is a genius of his generation.
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again. Yeah, the keeper was thinking about his angles, and Loft just took him out of the equation. Elementary.
Liverpool are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Mbappe proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And he's been shifted off it. And that's put paid to a promising move. Caresses it through. He gets big! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Raul is offering a wry smile there.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's found a way past. It's out for a goal kick. Raul.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Foden. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Ronaldinho. And here's Zico. Great vision. Araujo. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now, can they get him away? Foden. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
True Bangkok United have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Hernandez. And it's Palmer. He's had a shot! Oh, a very decent attempt. Pull it. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Palmer. Raul. Foot in. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Looking to play him in. Now it's Mbappe. Well, they've got it again. He's gone for goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Now it's Olise. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Maldini. And that's a throw-in. Palmer, he has a look out. And that is a little undercooked. Driving forward. And it's Cannavaro. Xavi Alonso. Araujo. And this is Raul. Oh, and this is Raul. Chance for a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. It's their second corner of the game. Oh, it's played into the area. He's got tall. That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Schneider. Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's Ronaldinho. Nicely weighted ball. Drilled in low. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Pings in, climbs up big. Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Shifted it to the flank. Vieira. Ronaldinho. Mbappe. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That has been cut short. Oh, easy pickings there. And he's forced to go back. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Foden stood his ground strongly. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Well,
It was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He's shaping up to have it. Zico! Ronaldinho with the short one. And he has been fouled there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Can he finish? It's a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. That was a given, it always was.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
True Bangkok United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up. Mbappe! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Oh, what a mistake! Well, that's clear-cut, it's a free kick. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
Substitution on the field. Number 13, Ronald Araujo. Coming on to replace him is
Hernandez, spread it left. He's found a way past. Neither of these two want to come off second best. True Bangkok United do have a chance to counter here. He's got away. Liverpool perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. Mbappe. True Bangkok United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Maldini. Just about up to 75 minutes. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Villa. Now it's Villa. He's gone for goal! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
Raul. Number 9, Palmer. Coming on the field, number 10,
Cannavaro.
Ronaldinho. Number 17.
Getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Liverpool are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Hullet, Saliba deals with that comfortably. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
David Villa receives it in a good position here. Can he get on the end of this? Saliba cuts it out. Schneider. Oh, cracking ball. Can he finish? Really well taken goal. Back within one. They have them in their sights again. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Liverpool get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Elise. Nicely intercepted. And he's on his way! He's having a shot! And yes, it's there! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. All square again into the dying minutes.
Number 15.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
The final seconds now. And he was quick to react. Costa Curta. And there's green grass ahead of him. And that has been clubbed away. He's through here. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Pretty robust defending.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. That's a shade optimistic. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. David Villa taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Today's match broadcast live on
Your final thoughts, Jim?
Station.